doing it. They're doing it. They're doing it. Don't look at me, yeah. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. No, don't look at me. Oh, fuck it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Accidental Let's Play. I'm Sparks.
I'm Crazyman. I want these guys to do
sounds
it.
Excited. Do you want to introduce these two?
Yes, this is Villager 1 and Villager 2.
It's Jeff and Gareth.
Well, no, I don't think it is, because if you think about it, right, they can't both be blokes, right? Because they can
I didn't say that Gareth was a guy.
Okay, then they have very cruel parents who misnamed them, and considering you're the one who named them, you're cruel. Whoa, I just jumped miles. I think.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I went from where I am now, from in your face, like over here.
Okay, well done. Congratulations. We have decided that we need an iron golem farm. So yesterday we spent several long hours, well, Crazyman spent several long hours carting these villagers over. And now we're waiting for the two of them to have a baby so that we can get started on our iron golem farm. Yeah, we're going on. I kind of wanted to try and design it myself, but it's turned out looking more or less exactly like Doc M's design. I think Doc M just had a very good thing. Basic rule is that an iron golem can spawn in a village if there are 21 doors or more and 10 or more villagers, and it can spawn anywhere in a 16 by 16 by 6 space from the center point of the village. So that's what this farm is based upon, and I guess we just got to wait for these guys to
do it.
These two guys to have some kids, and then we can get started.
Well,
we've also got to move this rail track over, so I'm gonna pick this up.
All right. I will help you. And whilst we do so, I want to explain why they can't be two guys, right? Because two guys together cannot.
Because this game was made in America, and wait, no, it wasn't. Any other country, that's entirely possible.
Two guys can't have. Well, they can adopt, but they can't have like an actual child sort of biologically together. Actually, they can adopt in some countries, depending on the rules and regulations.
That's true.
And if you look here, there is definitely no adoption agency. So, as the fact that they don't have kids, actually, it's probably likely that they're two guys. But as the fact that they can theoretically breed, I bloody hope they can anyway. They can't be two guys. Now, it isn't unheard of in nature that a female has been able to impregnate herself with, in essence, a clone. I'm aware that a shark in captivity did this at one point, apparently.
Yep.
And I think there have been a couple of other cases. So there is a chance that they are both female.
Mm-hmm.
A small chance.
Jeff and Gareth.
Yeah. But the sort of thing of impregnating themselves, you sort of need two of them, and I believe it's not possible for one of these guys to impregnate themselves. And by guys, I mean things.
They could be asexual.
Well, this is the third thing that I was thinking of. Considering this is a Minecraft universe where things aren't always exactly the same, what if they have both bits?
Under those robes.
Exactly. And not just these guys, like
have you
all
laid
the
your
creatures. No, I've only got 8 bits.
You've only got 8?
Yeah.
Most only have 1 bit.
No, that would be silly. Okay, done. So
right.
So yeah, I reckon the most likely scenario is that they have both bits and they are some sort of trans something being with both a sort of penis or equivalent and a vagina or equivalent. So either can be the mummy and either can be the daddy. They are
should
one
probably explain why they all look
thing.
identical.
Yeah, it would. Because, yeah, I mean, if you think about...
There's no genetic variation.
Well, I was going to... Well, it doesn't mean that there's no genetic variation.
Well, clearly there isn't. Look at them. The
Well,
only
we don't.
genetic variation is their taste in clothing. Not these two, but just generally.
Well, if you think, I was going to say, if you think about men and women in the real world, they do look different. They have, they look different.
But only humans can really tell that. Like,
No. I mean,
that,
a man and a woman have completely different body shapes, if you think about it. Whereas,
yeah, but most people can't tell the gender of, say, their pet cat. Just by looking. It's something that's very often can be very solely towards species. Like, there's species of owl which you can't tell what gender they are without doing a DNA test because they look identical.
but there are some birds which you can tell at a glance, like peacocks, which
yeah,
are male
but
and
I'm
which
just
are
saying
female.
these villagers, the villagers, they may look identical to us, but actually to each other, there may be some sort of like infrared marking on their feathers or something that lets them tell each other apart.
Well, what I was going to say is they are sort of vaguely based on humans, and so it is far more likely that there's a chance that they would look different if they were sort of male and female, but not guaranteed. I reckon they're transgender and they have both bits.
Could be.
So both your parents would be the same.
See, yeah. Do you know anybody with same-sex parents?
No, I don't.
I don't. I wouldn't see a problem with it though.
No. And it would have some benefits, because if enough parents were same-sex parents, you wouldn't have those stupid world's best mum or world's best dad mugs.
That's true, yeah, because you wouldn't want to offend the other, and then maybe the whole chitsy mug business would go down and die, and everyone would be happier. Except these two. Come on!
I'm definitely
We need to get
experiencing
started.
lag. But yeah, no, it's a good thing. So if you're thinking about having kids, make sure you're in a same-sex relationship to stop those stupid bloody mugs.
Say no to number one. Should be our slogan.
Say no to number one mugs, at least. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, there we go. There we go. They're making sweet, sweet door music. Oh, they've... No kid again? Please don't tell me I have to wait 9 months. There he is! We got a priest! A little teeny tiny baby priest that's hiding under one of their robes. Usually the other way around, isn't it?
No, I think
Usually the priest is the child under the robes. Not the priest being under the... I don't know. He's running around like a little
the priest
maniac.
does have the child under his robes, doesn't he?
No, because they're not priests, are they? Or are they priests?
Yeah, they're priests. They're purple. Purple.
Oh,
is
they're priests. In that case, it's a librarian. The white-robed ones.
Yeah, that's a librarian. That sounds more
Yeah.
like it. The
The
academic.
scientist.
The academic
Yeah.
is being forced under the robe of a...
I kind of ruined my own joke then, didn't I?
Yeah, you really did.
Yeah. Oh well.
Ooh.
Are we gonna... So, are we going to make this an infinite breeding cell now? We'll start moving them over.
Could you... Actually, no, I can probably do it like this.
Yeah, can you do it? Because I don't know. If you work on the infinite breeding cell, maybe I should start working on placing the blocks for the first layer of the farm, and we can talk about the copyright story while we do so.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Aww. Bye.
Aw. Bye.
I didn't quite
Aw.
catch myself. We
sounds
lost
funnier than
one
it probably
torch
was.
and a stack of brick.
No, not the torch. That's a fourth of a piece of coal. It's like a... like a tiny fragment of an emerald, potentially. Okay. So, let us tell the story of how accidental games suffered from copyright law.
Yeah, because we love YouTube, don't we?
Because
The
YouTube
company.
works, yeah, it works about as well as, say, a potato would at being a military man, sort of calling all the shots.
Yes, rather than being peeled.
Yeah, and as a result of this, I need some brick. As a result of this, as some of our regular viewers will probably be fully aware, we have a tendency to use a particular person's music.
Yes.
This person is called Stephen O'Brien, and we use his music for a number of reasons. One,
It's freaking amazing.
and the other one is that on his SoundCloud thing, it clearly says free to use for commercial use. And that's very useful because it means that we should be able to use it without any bother from YouTube.
Exactly. Very important.
That is not the case. That is not
No.
the case in the slightest. Because YouTube, little old YouTube, doesn't work at all as a thing. It's just useless. And I think it was Lectures in Lab Coats.
Yep, it was. Oh dear.
In Lectures in Lab Coats, Sparks at the end used some of Stephen O'Brien's music as an outro. And it was probably a lovely outro
It
if
was.
I had done it. But Sparks has done it, so it was reasonable. And yeah, we got a copyright claim on that video. Now, it doesn't really matter too much if we get a copyright claim at this point, because we're not really going to lose much if we can't monetize the video. But it's just sort of slightly annoying. And we were sort of wondering what was causing it, because if we would get... yeah. Let me try
You're
that
not really telling the story in a very exciting manner, considering how hilarious the outcome was.
Well, it's called build-up. You need build-up. You can't just
Okay.
have your cake.
Fine then. Okay, everyone watching thinking, why am I watching this? Just hold on, it'll get better when I start telling.
Fine, if you think you can do a better job, go ahead.
Where were we?
I'd mentioned that you used an outro in one of your lectures in Lab Coats, and that it got a copyright claim.
That's right, yeah. So, we, thanks Crazyman for passing it on. We emailed YouTube with we basically counterclaimed, complained. Basically we complained. And YouTube sent us an email saying, we need proof that you can use this music. And you know what, it is kind of hard to tell. Don't know why, I've told it a couple of times now to friends. You can continue.
Anyway, what I was going to say is it didn't really bother us much, other than the fact that it's sort of, you don't really, if you get too many copyright claims, it can have negative effects. So we decided to sort of go against it. And they didn't say what they had an issue with at first, which was a bit of a pain. So we didn't know if it was the music or Minecraft. And both of which sort of on their websites say you can use this for whatever purposes. And we sent a link. So as Sparks said, we sent a counterclaim. And in the thing we linked both the websites to show that they both said you can use this for whatever purposes you wish.
Yep.
To monetize and commercial use is the technical term, I believe. And we got a thing back from YouTube saying that this wasn't good enough information, and that they needed more proof, basically, that we had the rights. And what they wanted was a signed e-signature saying that we had the right to use whatever. And apart from the fact that that would be a lot easier to forge than, say, a SoundCloud page with many other things on it, we had to get this stupid signature for whatever reason. So we contacted Stephen, and he's a very nice chap, and he said sure, and he sent us an electronic signature, and we sent that to YouTube and thought, right, okay, they'll see if that does the trick. We got a response, and
from
they
Vincent.
said Vincent,
Vincent,
apparently the only person who works at YouTube, saying that it wasn't good enough. The signature needed to be dated. So we thought, okay, they've not actually said if, because at this point we were still slightly unsure whether it was SoundCloud or Steven's music or Minecraft, but we kind of assumed it was the music, considering, well, there wasn't really much reason for why it should be that, but we
mostly
kind of
because we
assumed.
didn't want to have to contact Minecraft asking for a signed signature. Oh no! Oh, an Enderman spawned on part of the thing I dug down, and didn't like me and knocked me off.
Okay, so yeah, we assumed that it was the SoundCloud thing, and they didn't actually say if that was the thing that was causing it, but we kind of assumed it was. And when they said we need a signed thing, we assumed that was therefore the problem that they had with it. And to be honest, they still haven't told us, but it seems to have been the case. So we contacted Stephen again and said, we're really sorry to bother you again, but YouTube is requesting that we have a sort of signed picture, a signed thing with a date, which is in one of the following formats of, I can't remember what it was, but there are various formats, PDFs or something else. And so a short time later he said, okay, let's see if YouTube finds this legally binding. And we were sort of just expecting like another signature with a date. It was slightly different to that. It was more a photo of himself looking sort of as if he'd just got up, a bit annoyed with...
A bit annoyed? He looked angry. He looked terrified.
A bit annoyed. And he had written on a piece of sheet music that he just ripped out a book, Accidental Games has the right to use my fucking music. And we sent this delightful image to YouTube
with the words, Stephen O'Brien wasn't too pleased with us having to ask him again for a signature. This is what he sent us in the email.
We hope that this is acceptable.
Please let us know if we can help you in any other way.
Yeah, and we kept it polite. We're polite people. And YouTube didn't get back to us, but that video has since become monetized. So
quietly monetized.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't.
So thank you, Stephen.
And Vincent. No.
I guess, well, not I don't really want to give a shout out to Vincent, the YouTube team, because he wasn't particularly helpful, if I'm honest.
No.
I mean, sure, he was probably just doing his job. But
yeah,
no, shout out to Stephen. Go listen to his music and give him all your money, because he deserves it. He's a cool guy.
That was pretty fun.
No.
So
yes, that was a fun happening. What else What else have we got on the list to talk about?
Oh,
I
it's
know there are other things.
it's the channel update, which people will be able to see
Oh
by
yes. So speaking of incompetent people at YouTube,
now.
or about
We've been
incompetent people at
forced
YouTube,
to update.
along with many others,
Yep.
none of whom seem to be happy with it.
I really don't like the new one channel.
What was it they said? The reason that they wanted everyone to update was so that
The channel
everything
would
would
look the
same
on all devices.
on all devices.
You should have seen us yesterday trying to get our new banner to work. We thought it was going to be a banner-shaped image, but it has to be quite a large image so that you get a different view if you're on a TV, a mobile, or a computer.
Another way of saying that would be it looks different depending on what device you're on.
Exactly. Yeah. So we've got
Which
the new,
some may say seems contradictory to the reason of why they made everyone update in the first place. but
contradictory. Some may say it's contradictory because it is. But yeah, thankfully to slightly soothe our broken hearts, Scary Fudge has done a drawing for us, a new channel background, which you should be able to see on the channel, and which we will have on the screen now, with any luck.
Yes.
Yeah, we were kind of sad to lose Amber's drawing, because Amber did a lovely background. So let's just...
So we'd like to say thank you to Amber for your lovely background. We're sorry we didn't get to use it for more than about 2 weeks before YouTube decided to change everything. But some people, they'll always remember it as our channel background.
Yeah, we'll show it on the camera as well in the video right now, so that it can be immortalized for all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Future generations will go, wow, so that was their original YouTube background thing.
Yeah, future generations.
Yeah. Definitely. That will definitely happen.
Yeah. So we've run out of everything to talk about, and haven't actually built anything yet.
Well, I've built half of the breeding cell.
A productive episode. Have we talked about Spellbound Caves in our ALP at all?
I don't know. I don't think so.
We could talk about that, try and send some people over to it.
So, people, what did you think of Spellbound Caves, for those of you who are cool enough to have watched it? See what I did there? See what I did there?
Yeah, yeah. Anywhere in a 16 by 16 of the centre of the village, so we will...
One of these villagers has love hearts and he's cornered the other one. I don't like where this is going. I think we hit... Oh, the other one's running away! And he's being
we're
followed.
cool people.
Oh dear. Yeah, he really doesn't like it. The other one's just loving him and run. Oh, now he's bumping against the back of him. He's in a wall.
Oh man, only you would find rape funny.
Oh. Well, it's not as if it's real in any way.
That's true.
Oh, he's finished and he's going now.
Yeah, I completely forgot that things on the internet aren't real and don't matter.
We have... Okay, we now have 4 villagers here, so...
4 babies.
Well, no. 2 babies, 2 adults.
Okay.
And the guy on the roof.
Right, well, I think with all the chatting and stuff, this episode's probably pretty long now, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, once those 2 grow up, I'm going to force them to breed with their parents and other things.
I think we should have ended the episode before you said that.
And... No. And then we'll have 4 people breeding. We'll get plenty of people, hopefully. So now let's push them with... Do you have a pick? Mine just broke. Cool. Yeah, so when those... Oh, actually, that was probably a bad idea. They can escape, potentially.
Do you want me to break the blocks?
No, it's fine. I'll just... No, because if you break the blocks, then they can escape even more, so... There we go. That'll be fine. Probably.
Alright.
Okay, so when they grow up, we'll destroy the blocks in there and probably remove this bit, and we'll be good, and then we'll have infinite babies.
Yay! Okay, well thanks for watching everybody. We will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
It was a concise ending.